That'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This one's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
On the move, it's Randall. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Shotgun snap on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. And as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
This move just oozes confidence, going for it on fourth down from their own side of the field. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Tigers are rolling down the field. With the catch, it's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Behind his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric one has him set up.
Things looking really good for this offense on their first drive of the game. They've been able to get it done a lot of ways. An explosive play there in the running game. Great vision. He's able to break out, and he sets his offense up in 1st and goal.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Clemson is quick to the line. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. It is deafening in here. Soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. He did not make it a snowball on third down. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That that's so frustrating for the opposing offense, too, because you're just salivating. You're just waiting for an opportunity to get on the field. The offense possessed it the entire first quarter and then capped it off with a touchdown. That was amazing.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Got his man on the right. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Great job on the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Martin. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
The Cougars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Phillips. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He's got his man, makes the grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Out of the backfield, he's open. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
motion from the wideout. They want to throw it. Wideout trying to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone.
Let's try some shit right there. Shit work.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good.
Try some shit. Hey, that's what's up. Try some shit.
And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense
Kick a beat,
comes on the field?
man.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I'm going yet. Now, go, nigga, because I think we're going to be trying to pass. We're going to blitz.
Let's see if they can get something going.
We got to
here
guess
in the half.
inside. Line up inside.
One back in the back.
Come here.
He gets the carry.
Nigga.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let me see the exotic shit real quick.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire.
Come here.
In the middle, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop
We
that.
need some exotic shit.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get that third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going 40 yards.
Looking down.
Come on!
And they fail to hook up on third down.
What did you dropping the ball for?
They had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's going for the big play.
Ah, come on, somebody got to catch the ball. Good shit, though.
It's really early in the game right now, and it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch.
Take off 30. Take off 30.
Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know,
You better burn this nigga, I
positive
promise
gain
you.
down the field.
Off the play fake on first down.
Ah, what the fuck was
Find
that?
his man as he took a shot trying
Shit.
to deliver that football, and it'll be
We
second
was in
down.
there.
The offense just has not been able to find a
We
way.
was
to
in
get
there for the touchdown.
in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here
I know
at
for a
halftime.
fact this motherfucking over 2 or cover 6.
Trying play action. Blasted as he lets it go. He snares it in the end zone.
Cover 4.
Touchdown,
Some type of deep coverage.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get
Damn.
the momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it.
Should've won last
Get
game,
back
too.
that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Oh, it's some shit like that. Wait, let's see. Same formation.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
I think one is 0.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He lets one fly deep.
Good that
And they
was.
can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a
Oh, he burned me. Come here.
feed them. So
I ain't too sorry, bro.
shots down the field.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Clemson jumps to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle.
Come on now.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Come on, 16. Take off on there. Good shit.
The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cougars. And what a ton of events.
So I stayed still so I can guard the drag or the out. And my other niggas dropped into that position. But if he ran a corner, I would have been beat. If he ran a corner, I would have been beat. But he ran the post. Right to where my niggas was at. Right to where my boys is at. I stayed still and everything.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Throwing right.
Come on now.
He just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it.
This time on target. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
I'm trying to sprint to get out there with this linebacker.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he tries
I tried to get over there. That nigga was open too, though.
So after that incompletion,
Put myself out of position.
got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. In this game,
Come on now. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I'm about to quit, bro. Damn, that shit was nuts.
and that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense.
Yeah, that shit was nuts. I ain't gonna cap to you. I was down too. Yo, put myself out of position. Come on now. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Damn. He let that bitch go, my nigga, right there. Come on now. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I was pissed, bro. Damn, I should be 3 in a row right now. But I'm getting that emotional. I ain't making it. Let's see. Can I find any tier 4 niggas? I didn't run with Hawaii though for real shit. Excuse me. Mexico or New Mexico State? Look at the Lobos. And I'm finding any tier 4. Finding any tier 4. I wasn't able to last night. Niggas be so scared, man. Niggas don't want to play. I got a tier 4. I really think I do need to get demoted because only people in high school only play with the top team. They don't never play with the sorry team. They be so scared, bro. Shit just ridiculous. So taking all this time to find an opponent. Then it's been 5 minutes down there. Watch this. Watch this. Let's see. You only play it from tier 1 to tier 3. And you might be able to find a tier 3 person. I got lucky there. I don't know who Ole Miss got, but shit, you don't play with them fools. Damn, just nobody even looking. How come nobody play online no more, man? It's worse than the motherfucking old server. That's all Heisman people play with. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best.
The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Let's see.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. It's complete. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pick up of 15.
And those are the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. He showed some of that.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. looking for a man. It's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Right down the middle. On target to the left. Grabs a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
And that's just a time mark. If I'm a quarterback, and they're going to sit back and zone, remember those crossers? Just wait for that zone to open up, anticipate a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of it.
Ah!
He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is friendly.
I don't want to get cheesy. But let's see what we can run different.
5 for 5, and now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not
You gotta
go 6
show him
for 6
something
with
different.
Tutty?
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Let's it fly. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your
You
guy
gotta show him
wide
something
open in the end
different.
zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
And
Fuck!
to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it. With physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement.
I'm gonna go fucking drop 8. Nigga.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return.
Drop 8 on the guy.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch.
That thing is cold.
He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Let's see if it was motherfucking
This crowd going to try
yes,
to make
yes.
life miserable for these
in the
guys.
same system.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He
I don't
was
know what
hoping to
it's
get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of
I
bounds
analyzed
at
it
the
in
37.
every button. That shit crazy.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Diggs. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the play fake.
Who is it?
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. RPO complete to open the drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice. The offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Let's go. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Looking to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This quarterback feels like he's spiraling a little bit right now. Of course, he threw the pick on the last drive. That last throw should have been picked up. Thanks to the defender dropping it, the offense is still on the field. For this quarterback, you've got to settle yourself down. You better do it quickly.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quarterback making checks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stribling. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Rebels come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. That's caught, it's Wallace. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Rebels are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel it.
They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. Rushes on him. Grab near the marker. It's Lacey. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Got a man, it's Peoples. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. He'll set up to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Another incompletion on third down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites. You're going to look out there and go, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him. But I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
To throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. He lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a nice play on the football to bat it away.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And that's a really good play. That's a ball. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
They just keep firing. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet. Slippery slide. Behind his moment. Ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm, but this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback may change this route. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting it on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure.
Hang on, Snoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun, the ground game. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. These corners going to give them some space. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground. He's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He's going to run it. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion of your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Hauls it in. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on a slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Snap in the middle. It's Jackson. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll start this drive firing. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for space. It's Lacey. He breaks a tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the tailback. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The play action fake. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. With this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
A That's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for him.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. These guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. Make plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Under fire. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles do a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
To the 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Power ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Lost the fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's a great throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an up and down day, actually probably a little bit more down than up. But this is the big moment. This is where his team needs him to come through. Great start. Let's see if he can put this together, trailing late in this football game.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Caught close to the marker. It's dribbling. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. The defense